Hi everyone, greetings from National Skills Network. For those of you who are following our YouTube channel, I'm sure you would have watched a few conversations with the leadership team of NTTF. And as you may be aware, NTTF is one of the pioneering institutions in India in technical training, and they have been creating world-class leaders, I would say, in with skills and knowledge that is needed for the industry. So I've used the word leaders here deliberately because today we are looking at one of the programs of NTTF, which is under post-graduation. In fact, we are talking about the School of Postgraduate Studies from NTTF. And we would like to learn more from Mr. Neelakanteshwaraswamy, who is the Vice Principal, School of Postgraduate Studies at NTTF Bangalore. So, sir, welcome to this conversation. And
thank you, madam.
And it's very interesting and also, very encouraging for all of us to see the contribution of NTTF at the postgraduate level. So before we get started, I'll just give a short background to the programs. As most of us know that when we talk about technical training and skill-based courses, normally we say it is a certificate or a diploma or a degree, right? But none of us think much about what is the scope for higher education, which goes into postgraduate level, and also higher education, which helps people who are in service to upskill themselves. So I think the PG programs of NTTF from the School of Postgraduate Studies fulfills these two goals. So, sir, with this introduction, I would like to get started by asking you to tell us more about, the School of Postgraduate Studies and the programs you offer from the perspective of how you have made it very industry-focused and industry-oriented, so that the students who join these programs, whether they are doing it after their BE, because these programs are open only to engineering graduates, or if they are in service, they find that they are able to become more and more relevant to the industry, to the requirements of the industry.
Thank you once again, Madhuri madam. Let me give small background about NTTF, how it originated in India.
Yeah.
Initially, to start with, in 1955 around, Dr. Henrik Hellström, director of HEX, a Swiss NGO, came to India in Tellicherry, Kerala. The place was Netturu. That's why Netturu Technical Training Foundation name came in. They saw the need for technical education, skilling of our people here in India. Okay, so with their collaboration or with their initiative, by 1963, the first diploma program, which is going to be trained in tool and die making, started in Nittur, that is in Tellicherry, Kerala. With that introduction, they started to spread across various other states as well. And as we see by now, we have spread across all over India in more than 15, 16 centers, and still going ahead with so many other places with the diploma program. If you come to the postgraduate training program, by 1983, we realized the importance of, after core mechanical engineering background, how we can impart at a postgraduate level so that can be offered the skills that are needed for the industry, which is a very backbone of the industry, manufacturing or services, so that what we see, the products all around us across the world, some 5 lakh components, right, in either plastics, sheet metal, or tools and dies, or making them, right? Product designs are made, used to give the better quality of life to the world, right? This came into existence. Since 1983, for the last 40 years, we have been doing human service to the industry, and the requirements we are tailoring so that the customized programs are offered to them. They are all coming and taking us our students and helping the manufacturing industry as well as product design industry a well meaning in the society, so that the quality of life is increased, the economical purchasing capacity of the families is increasing. At the same time, we are able to dedicate ourselves to the industry needs, or under the skill development industry, we can able to deliver the needs of the industry.
Yeah. Yes, sir. So that's a very important achievement, and also a goal which you are fulfilling, which is benefiting the society, the industry, and the country, all at once. So besides these programs, like what we generally hear of, as I said earlier, certificate, diploma, etc., the unique aspect of the PG courses that you offer, which I understand is creating people at the managerial levels or leadership levels. So what we normally notice is that people generally grow in their careers, right? They take up an entry-level job, and then they grow into leadership, kind of supervisory and team lead, and then, managerial positions. But in this case of the PG program, how do you, help them take up these higher order roles, the managerial roles or the leadership roles? Let's say, like you gave the example of manufacturing or a services industry. Maybe you can illustrate with a couple of examples how the course has helped the students perform well on their jobs, meeting the industry requirements, which could be technical as well as non-technical.
Sure.
Yeah.
If you take our curriculum, which actually consists of 40% theory and 60% of design-related assignments, using both software as well as industry visits, as well as tech talks by the industry experts to the students during their course. Whether it's a one-year program or two-year program, they are well tuned to the requirements of the industry. If you take a tool design and manufacturing, that is an integral part of any manufacturing activity. Well-trained, qualified tool engineers occupy important positions of responsibility with good scope for career enhancement in their manufacturing industry. If you take Volvo Engineering, if you take Magna International, if you take Optiv, TE Connectivity, if you name all these, some of the industry leaders, they're all having reached higher levels, either general manager level or vice president level or senior management positions by now in these 40 years. And they are all going to give the inputs to us to make the improvement in the curriculum as well. If you take the product design and new product development, again, with the incoming of so much of MNCs coming and giving lot of product offerings in this last 20 years or last 10 years, huge demand is there in the innovation of these products. If you take product design and development, earlier it used to take more than 2 years. Today, the designing or new product development is taking in a short period of time. With the introduction of all the latest product lifecycle management and softwares, we can able to develop at a very short period of time and deliver to the customers, so that the time to market is very less. And innovation matters. The creativity is given importance, either freehand sketching or product design through softwares, rendering makes our students far ahead of others in the market, so that we can able to deliver in the product design and new product development. If you take the quality engineering and management, which is again a need of the industry.
Right.
7 dimensions of quality, we say. Any product what we buy from the market should have certain criteria of the highest level that is taught through the quality engineering and management program, either in the metrology, that's called the measurement of instruments, how the outputs are coming in the industry. Yeah, take one example of TE connectivity itself. Billions of parts are manufactured in a single year. The product has to come out repeatedly in the same specifications throughout their lifetime, product life cycle. So that is what is taught to get as a quality in the industry. And take the case of Six Sigma level of quality. Yes, we need today zero defect at the customer end. That means almost 3 out of 1 million products which can be accepted as a rejection. Very huge. If you take the mobile manufacturing, almost 2 crore, mobiles are manufactured by Samsung in Delhi, Noida in 1 month. The volumes are very huge. Six Sigma level of quality, total quality management, and by applying design of experiments, lean manufacturing concepts. Again, this is one niche area what we see in India, but all over the world, especially Toyota has implemented this since 1970s. This we are teaching for the good of the industry, so that we identify the waste, we identify the process non-values, create value to the industry. Organizations are improving with their bottom lines and increasing their top lines so that they are able to deliver the goods and still able to be competitive in the market. This is what we teach through our 1-year program in quality, 1-year program in tool design. Those industry people who can't afford 2 years, if you take the freshers, they can straight away come into 2-year program, which is very much needed. For that, we have tailored tool engineering or postgraduate degree in tool engineering. That is 2-year program, which makes them learn advanced tools, advanced plastic molds, advanced die making, fixture making, so that they are ahead of others and able to deliver at a quality which is far better in the industry. So industry people knows what is given in the industry, right? What is given by the NTTF, what is required. We're all doing that human service so that we're all able to adjust, customize, able to make the life of students easier to get absorbed into the industry.
Yes, sir. I think I just picked up some very important things while you were describing the entire process and you gave us examples. I think the word quality is so crucial in manufacturing, or for that matter, anything that we do, even in services. And you gave us the example of lean manufacturing. So these are few things where I think these advanced courses are going to be extremely useful. So that, like you said, the students who have undergone these advanced courses meet the industry requirements on day one, as we say.
Yes.
Right? And you are able to create them, equip them with skills and knowledge as per the industry demands. Now, please tell us a little more about the students who get attracted to these courses. How has been the response to various programs? And, post program also, how is it that they get into the industry and then they work and then they come back? And we also know many NTTF students have become entrepreneurs, so you have a very active community of people who are your alumni and entrepreneurs. So maybe we get to know a little more about this as well.
Absolutely, madam. Absolutely. Our NTTF alumni are spread all across India as well as all over the world. We boast of it always, but you remember the response has been very good. Those alumni were happy customers. They are spreading the word, right? Engineering colleges, the industry people were happy with our products, that what we are offering. They are encouraging and they are, in fact, recommending our programs to them so that they come in large numbers all across the country. They come to us. We have only at Bangalore, Pune, the postgraduate program being run in these 4 diversified programs, and they all actually make us happy. After all, what the parents and students want: strong career. Our logo says secure your future with your own hands. That is what we are trying to do. By doing justice to their investment or ROI. If you take a case of one who goes abroad to study, like I did my MS from USA, almost it costs 10 times more than what you can spend here at NTTF. In 1/10 of the money invested, you are going to be learning all the skill sets to become an industry leader or an entrepreneur, as you are mentioning rightly, in Pune area, Chennai area, Bangalore area, if you take, more than 500,000 entrepreneurs have come up and they gave the jobs to the needy. Yeah. Today, it is not just working for someone else. After the end of the program, you should become a value creator or employment generator. And this is what we are trying to do, a human service to the industry.
Now coming back to the PG program, sir, there is this important thing about upskilling. Maybe you can give us, a little more detailed information. Let's say people who are in service and would want to enroll for these PG programs, and they are engineers, and yes, let's say they have a few years of service. So how do they get, enriched, or how does it help them in accelerating their career growth or performing well, or whatever career aspirations and ambitions they have to move up in the ladder?
Sure. Yeah. Whether it is a fresher who studied, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, plastic engineering, or metallurgy engineering, or in fact civil, this time even architecture student has joined. You know what is in the 4 years of their program, engineering program, very less of this core mechanical engineering is taught, which is a backbone of the industry. If you take tool engineering, it is a backbone of the industry. If you take product design and engineering or quality engineering and management, it's a backbone. This is what they are going to learn here. Whereas this is not learned during their 4 years of engineering. This is upgradation, which is very much necessary for both, freshers who came out of the engineering colleges or people already working for their promotions or going into the higher echelons of the industry. It is very much needed. Once they become industry ready with us, they themselves, making a comment or, expression, this is what is missed during our either engineering education or during their workplaces. Because this makes a special, characteristics of those people to become confident, committed, as well as learn all those needed. Yeah, it is need-based program. Always we say it is need-based program which is catering to the industry, and it makes them very, very confident, and that's why even they can become entrepreneurs. With that confidence.
Yeah, so it prepares them for either moving up in their career, or like you said, they can even start something on their own. So yes, one crucial thing here, sir, which I think many academic institutions or training institutions really work hard to achieve is the industry collaboration, participation, and working closely with the industry. So at the PG level, how is it that you have established this rapport with the industry? Maybe you can just illustrate with an example.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, if you take this 4-semester or 2-year program, by the end of 3rd semester, the industry people come to us on campus interview, and get selection done for the students. The industry requires them to do internship in the project, what they have studied here in those 3 semesters. Right? That industry internship makes them well adjusted to the environment of industry, as well as how to work in a team and understand the customer requirement, how that can be customized, able to work on the timelines within the deadlines, as well as within the cost and specifications. Once that makes them, adjusted to those, at the end of the program of internship, they are able to, present themselves to the panel of people examiners and get through the project internship and get into the same company for the regular employment. That is the best part about it. Whether you take it Schneider Electric, whether it is Optiv, TE Connectivity, or RLE International, Magna International, they are all able to observe our students because they already know the students for the 6 months of their presence in the company. And students also accustomed and adjusted to those cultures. And they are, always they are more willing to move to other places also of their choices, or take up those regular employment opportunities which are given by the same company and move ahead in the career. This is one challenging role what we are able to deliver them. Yeah, although we never claim we are 100% placement institute, no one is balanced waiting for the job. It is very tough today in this 21st century. Yeah, when you come out of the engineering colleges, that is what we are seeing, because they are saying in some of the news what it came, they are not employable. 80% of them not employable in the industry. We are making them employable. Not only employable, they are able to give the employment. That is the level of perfection or achievement we are trying to give. That is the best part of NTTF in the post-graduation program.
Yeah, that's a very important point, sir. Like not only making them employable, but helping them also become job creators, as you said very rightly, and that is what we need today.
Yeah, even before completing, madam, their program, they are already hired. This is what the parents want. They want that surety of the job. So they get it even before completion of the degree or taking over the certificates. They are already into the company by virtue of learning all those industry ready qualifications and characteristics.
Yes. Yeah, so I think the critical words here we have to keep in mind is, like sir just said, industry readiness, being relevant to the industry with the right qualifications. So if you are able to achieve all this with a PG program, I think then a new whole world opens to you and full of opportunities where you can explore many things. So is there anything else you wish to share with our audience, maybe with the prospective students?
Yeah. See, I want to add a few points here. Yeah, when they come on campus and onboarded by the company, that's the best part that happens in any educational institute. The transition is very smooth. You are not fumbling in a big ocean of job search. Okay. The second point I want to add here is cost benefit ratio. When you take, it is very important. Today, ROI, what we say financial management perspective, it is at very less cost. We are able to give the postgraduate programs. And today, if you can save money to the parents, that is what you are earned for the family.
Right.
That's what I suggest to students. You think about it. Third point I want to add here, as we are seeing, I quote this automotive industry, component manufacturers of India, they are given one statistics. This year, 22-23, 5.6 lakh crore worth of automotive components are manufactured and sold. Shoes. Okay. Only automotive components I am talking. If you take the order what is given by Boeing to India or to Boeing as well as Airbus by either Air India or Indian Airlines, that is Tata Group, or more than 6 lakh crore. That means the demand from the market is going to be there next to 5 years, 10 years. If you see the electric vehicle demand in the next 10 years, that is by 2023, almost 50% to 80% of the vehicles, automotive industry is going to be converted into electric. More environment friendly, and the ecosystem is going to be there for the students to get absorbed. There is a dearth of skill, talent in the industry, for the industry, that we are trying to give by making up small contribution. The numbers may look very big, 5.6 lakh crore, 6 lakh crore, but they are a reality. If you take the word of the Prime Minister to touch that $5 trillion by 2030, huge demand is going to be created to meet those higher demands. And if you want to do $2 trillion export, mind it, $2 trillion exports, both in manufacturing and service industry. Our contribution as educators, or institutions of higher level is very much required. And the students are going to be benefited in this transformation. India is in the cusp of transformation. So much of industries are migrating from China to India or Middle East or Southeast Asia to India. They're all investing in India so that we are all going to be creators of the job for the world. The way we go from here to abroad countries for work, there is going to be a time they are going to come to India for the work. It is going to be a reverse brain drain, they are saying, and we are going to be part of that in a small way.
Yes. Yes, that's very inspirational, and also we look forward to that, the dream to come true, as we say. And I'm sure NTTF, as you know, as we just discussed with your contribution, many things are going to be in place very soon, and also in terms of meeting the industry demand for skilled workforce at the higher levels as well. So thank you, sir, for sharing your views today, for
Thank
joining
you so
us
much
today. Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.